Hey guys, I hope this message finds you all well. I'm sorry I haven't done a video in a while. I just think about them and then I forget that I was thinking about them. So this one I haven't forgotten. And I might have touched on this subject before, I don't remember, but it's such a good topic that when my friend sent me a video of it today, Amora, my friend Amora sent me this video. It's something I had already learned, but I thought, gosh, it's always so good to hear this. And I didn't know it at all for most of my life until maybe 5, 10 years ago I learned it. So let me tell you what that is. It is, well, I don't know how I'd say it is, but how I learned it was with the word belief. And I thought there were facts and there were things you either chose to believe or not believe. And I think that's a really interesting point because that makes sense, right? I mean, there are things we don't know, like we can't prove. I mean, do you believe in God or not? Do you believe in Jesus or not? It's what you choose to believe. And there can be things that point you definitely, well, look at all the details on Jesus or look all the details on God or whatever the topic is. It can be, something totally non religious at all. Look at the details. Um, and we really think we know. And we say that's not a belief, that's a fact. And as I've gotten older, this is what I heard so many people say, and now I'm saying it. As I've gotten older, I have come to learn or believe anyway that I know fewer and fewer things than I ever thought I did. And that number is getting smaller and smaller and smaller. There's very few things I actually believe in anymore. Let me give you an example. There's the obvious example, like something like religion. What do you believe in? Um, and then there are other things that we're sure of. So let me give you an example. Um, Back in, I'm going to say, the 1400s, if you went down to Spain, they could take you to the ocean and point out to the west and say, look, we're at the end of the earth. The earth is flat and there's the end. You can see it. I mean, it's so clear. You can see there's nothing else. And that looked like a fact because you could open your eyes and everybody could open their eyes. Do you see anything? No. Do you see anything? No. How about you guys? No, we don't see anything. It must be the end. They're right. They're absolutely right. That's the end. You couldn't see that you were on a huge round earth, didn't know. And so back then you could truly believe that, okay, well, there are some things I can't know for sure, but one thing I know for sure is that we're on a flat place and you can see the end. And the reason I bring that up is because nowadays we really think we know what we're seeing oftentimes, and we don't know. And you can add this into so many parts of your life. I mean, it might be that we don't, know where we live, or, don't know if what we're doing is healthy or unhealthy, for example. But another thing we don't know is, for example, like politics. You probably, like most of us, have a really strong opinion on who you wanted to win as the president. Um, and whatever your desire is, it doesn't matter to me if you like Trump or don't like Trump. If you like the new guy, you don't like the new guy. Um, you don't know how it's going to end up. And so I remember that just being something I really have learned over the years. And I really didn't want Trump to win 4 years ago, but when he did, I remember saying to myself, okay, let's wait and see what happens. I have a feeling it's going to go one direction, but maybe it won't. And the reality, and here's another thing I've learned recently, is that we tend to want to put things in black or white. Oh, Trump's good, or oh, Trump's bad. Oh, so and so's good, so and so's bad. We tend to really want to do that. This event is good. Oh, this concert's bad. This concert's good. It doesn't matter what you're talking about. We tend to think that something is good or bad. And in reality, if we knew the person or the situation of the event, we'd probably find some good and some bad. You might find more good or more bad in your opinion. But really, then you start asking yourself, well, is that really good? I think it's good, but could it be bad? What could happen in the future? Is that bad? Do I really think that's bad? Is it really going to be bad, or is it going to turn into something really great? when you really stop and think about life like that, just quiet down. I'm such a fan of going on long walks where you don't call somebody. I do call people a lot of, but I'm saying have some walks where you just walk in silence and just think, what do I believe? Could that be different? Could I be wrong? And as I've done that over my life, I've gotten more and more in this place of life where I just feel like, I don't know. I don't know. And that's okay. That's okay. So, one of the things I know that some of my friends are going to be going, oh, when I say this, but one of the things is that I've been vegan now for 18 years. I'm still vegan. I want to be vegan. And I used to think everybody else needed to be vegan too. And now I think, well, everybody, is in different parts. And I think the animals, my belief, this is a belief, I believe that the animals shouldn't be treated the way that I've seen videos of them, many videos of them being treated. But can I know that that's not what they should be going through? It seems pretty strong to me they shouldn't be going through that, which is why I chose to be vegan. But who knows? Like, we don't know how things end up where they are. If there are multiple lives, maybe if you're not good in this life, you'll show up as a cow that goes into a horrible situation for veganism. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? We can't know for sure, at least not yet. So why not just be open? And when you hear something or someone has an opinion, somebody can have a strong opinion. And I used to have a strong opinion back. I either agreed with them, oh, I know, or I disagreed. No, you don't get this. And now I just kind of go, okay, I hadn't thought of it that way. Or, okay, yeah, that's kind of how I've been thinking too. I wonder what other people think. And just open your mind and learn that maybe while you think you really, really, really know, you might not. Even if it's something straight, like, okay, my cat is sitting in front of me. She looks really cute. And, we used to think that, yeah, I can see the end of the world. You can actually see it. And it's flat. So you never know. It might sound crazy right now to think that my cat's not in front of me. That might sound nutty, like, Sarah, you're really going out there. But imagine being around in 1400s when they could look and they'd say, oh my gosh, I mean, you can see it right in front of you. It is so clear because back then they did not have the scientific abilities to, take cameras way up and go around this round earth and so on and so forth. So my point is just to be open to not knowing what you think you know. And I guess that's my summary is, realize that many things are what we believe to be right, and we might not be right. Even if we really, really think it's clear, we might not be. So I'm not here to make any impressions, and I hope I didn't say anything that was, hurtful or frustrating or anything like that. I just hope it came across the way I'm trying to get it across, which is just know that you may not know what you think you know. And when I learned that, it changed every day for me. I mean, I quit getting frustrated at events, people, news, that kind of stuff. It just totally changed my life for the better, in my opinion. So that's my belief.